the open guy and let him do the...
Ahead for a couple, they'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Man downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Hawkeyes want to crank the tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Finds his man. It's Glenn. Let's talk for a minute about Iowa. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus, the number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport.
Decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. We don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
Creates a little space. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Hawkeye! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Got room at the 35. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41. And a big pickup has this offense on the move. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Carr. He's going for a big play downfield. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Oh, man, those are the ones you rewind back on tape over and over again when you watch this tape and you go, how did I miss that? He was so open. You have to hit those plays. There's nothing you can say positive about that.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Finds his man. It's Bishop. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the 1st down.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Makes the grab. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Dropping back, it's Carr. There's the pressure. He's got him still on his feet. Touchdown, Trojan. A great catch and run for 6. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way. But you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really, really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Complete to the left. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Oh, they're after him. And here's a fumble way behind the line. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Bunch formation for these receivers. To the air, it's Carr. Caught over the middle, it's Ferguson. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Tease. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles.
The Trojans will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Hawkeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Shotgun snap on third down. Makes the grab. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. And it's a live ball. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
As a
defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
They go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space.
Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
He's got an open man. Touchdown, Trojans! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And with that latest touchdown, he's looking to etch his name alongside the Trojan Immortals at quarterback.
Yeah, and there's so many stars that have played quarterback at USC that when they get the ball and they do their damage, guess what? They win big-time trophies. And this guy, you have days like this, week in and week out, you will be recognized as the best player in college football.
Wants to throw on first down. Hauls it in. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The Hawkeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the running back. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. A nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And I don't think he got it. The defense stands tall on 3rd and inches. Punt is on its way. Bring it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That nifty return sets it.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
They'll make the stop. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll move the tight end. Dropping back, it's Carr. Got the quick pass. Across the 25, he's got room. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Illinois took care of business today. They left little doubt about how this one was going to go almost from the start. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. And the Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. Catches it at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The run to the right. Find some fresh air. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Now they'll run it on the toss. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Now it's 1st and 20 for the offense. Let's go. Really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass, it's Carr. Caught close to the marker, it's Matthews. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds him out of the backfield. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the 1st down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got it on the move. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try to power it in. And he is stopped for no gain, and that will bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Sends it back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Touchdown, USC! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. At the 35, he's open. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. All kinds of time before he fires right. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
All right, guys, let's talk Iowa. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
And I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes a distraction. We're going to find out how good of a coach he is, and we're going to find out.
They got him for a sack, and they'll get them all back after the 4th down stop. On the run, it's Bishop. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Now the play fake. On the move to his left. He couldn't find anywhere to go with the ball. Bought time for a second, but finally just went down.
This defensive front, they're just so active. They're twisting, they're stunting, they're confusing this offensive line, and that's allowing them to get to the QB.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on downs.
Now on the option. Now the pitch. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. It'll be 3rd and long. Defense in press coverage. A shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch, but no. They'll say he's out of bounds. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today. This one from 34 yards out. Never a doubt. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And
turning it on! He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
After the big 1st down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Carr. Moves around to clear up the vision. He'll try to do it himself. On the move at the 30. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. Looking to throw on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. The Judicials prove they are battle-tested and ready for all challenges after pulling out a nice road win today. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Setting up the screen. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Back to pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. Boy, are they loving that huge play. He's got it down to the 9. And the Hawkeyes line it up with a 1st and goal. Lewis to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Now on 2nd and goal. They'll run it. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they played. They knew they had to come in here protect.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding you just got to jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Under fire.
here we are late in the game, and this secondary, they are still covering. They forced the QB to hold on to it, and then he bailed out, trying to buy himself more time. And because he couldn't get rid of the football so quickly early,
unloads it downfield. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Caught in the backfield. It's Ferguson. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. To the air, it's Carr. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. One more play to pad the stats. Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll take another shot here. And he'll get in for the late touchdown, the consolation prize, the window dressing score to make the final outcome a little closer. A clutch throw and catch from the quarterback and the receiver in the end zone for the touchdown.
And I tell you what, you want to get pressure on the quarterback. In these situations, you drop so many guys back deep. But